This month sees the debut of two of the most anticipated pop culture events ever, the release of Marvel's Avengers, Endgame, Above, and the final season of Game of Thrones. Both are the culmination of a decade or more of storytelling involving dragons, wrinkly-faced supervillains and characters played by Peter Dinklage. But these twin finales have running times that are supersized compared with their previous installments, and that has some people worried. Are we in an age of blockbuster bloat? Or do such events merit a little extra breathing room? As of this week, Avengers: Endgame has been BBFC certified at 181 minutes. That's just over 3 hours, and 22 minutes longer than the already substantial Infinity War last year. This season of GUT, meanwhile, has 6 episodes and 4 of them hover around the 80-minute mark. The last 2 seasons had 69-minute and 81-minute finales, but on average, this season's episodes are decidedly longer than what has gone before. All the more room for backstabbing and boobs. Sheer volume. While fans are generally delighted that there's more of these finales to love, some worry for their bladders and their ability to keep track. There have been jokes about a Lord of the Rings, Return of the King-style multitude of endings, and the usual mutterings about potential overindulgence. In cinema, at least, there are business worries, too. Could Avengers: Endgame's 3-hour runtime prevent an opening weekend record? Fretted Variety. Thanos armor. Photo, Marvel Studios. That worry seems overblown. The film is still on course to earn the best part of $1 billion in 3 days. This sort of length was never a purely mercenary decision, in any case. The longer running time for Thrones doesn't even support more ad revenue, since original broadcaster HBO doesn't have commercial breaks. The demand for extra time comes from the sheer amount of story involved. Both Avengers and GUT have a core cast of dozens to service, all of them popular and charismatic, and many with personal subplots to advance. Simply giving every star a satisfying quip and a single action beat would require an hour or more in itself. Add the extra time necessary to advance a, hopefully, coherent plot, dwell on reunions, mourn heroic deaths, presumably, and take a breath every now and again, and these finales begin to look, if anything, rushed. Wishing for more, as Joe and Anthony Russo, directors of Endgame, told entertainment website Collider. When you have to tell a really complicated story and you want strong emotional moments with the characters, it just requires a certain amount of real estate. In the end, all this discussion is not really about the runtimes. They are a proxy because we know precious little else about what is in store. A combination of secretive management and 2 spoiler-phobic fanbases mean there is little other solid information. Game of Thrones. Photo, HBO, SEAC. What is remarkable, compared with films of the past, is how cheery most fans seem to be about these announcements. A numb doesn't matter a jot if the story is sufficiently compelling. Look at Hamlet, Gone with the Wind, Lawrence of Arabia, or, yes, Peter Jackson's Oscar-garlanded, billion-dollar grossing Lord of the Rings, and their further extended edition DVDs. A film or TV show isn't boring because it's long, it's boring because it's boring. And if these efforts can stick the landing with the flair they have displayed to now, we may still be left wishing for more. Avengers: Endgame is out on the 25th of April. Game of Thrones is on Sky Atlantic on Mondays at 9 p.m. Let's block ads. Why?